I decided to give breastfeeding a go. I think it was actually never a question for me. I was convinced, and I still am, that it was absolutely the best thing for my daughter.
And I knew that I wanted to try it because my midwife advised it, and I thought, why not? I didn't have to sterilise, I didn't have to buy formula, but also it was nice that I got to sit down and cuddle my baby and just enjoy the time with my baby rather than rushing around.
I'm on my own with my daughter, so I don't have the time to be fiddling around with making up formula, to have her food constantly there, always fresh, and the best thing for her.
Be there and be helpful around the house. In the early days it is difficult, but also they shouldn't be some people can be judgmental, and breastfeeding is a very personal experience for people, and no matter how long you do it, it's great. And if you could do it for 6 weeks, you could do it for 6 weeks. If you want to do it for a year, that's up to you, and your family should be there and supporting your decision because it's your child.
Mainly kind of emotional support, really, just letting you know that you're doing a good job, and that what is happening with constant feeding and things in the early days is normal, and just supporting your decision I think is really important.
I think most mums need just to say that you can do it, just constant reassurance that, because it is hard. You can see, obviously not with experience myself, but I can see it's really difficult at the start, but it does get easier. It's like a bit of a bump, isn't there? Where it's so hard and then it just gets easy. Well, it looks easier.
The image I had before I had my daughter of breastfeeding was sitting in a nursing chair with your baby in a sort of cradle hold, and since having her, because of necessity, I realised that you don't have to do any of that. You can literally breastfeed wherever you want.
When I'm out and about, I tend to not do anything different to when I'm at home, to be honest. I just sort of discreetly pop my boob out, pop him on, feed. You can't see anything because he's in the way, and then sort of just carry on with my daily business, really.
I didn't realise there's so many places that do cater for breastfeeding. Department stores and shopping centres have specialist rooms that you can sit in and feed with chairs. So there's always somewhere you can feed.
Coming here to the support group, I got a type of support from people who were currently going through it that I couldn't get elsewhere.
There were some lovely mums there who were just my new friends and have been friends since, and there's also trained professionals that can help you, as well as your midwife and whoever, but I had lots of support and got all the help I needed, luckily.
I try and support mums at the beginning of their journey, and then mums that are more experienced feeders support me kind of on my journey too, so it works both ways. I think it's nice.
The main thing is for the baby is the comfort the baby gets, because they're so much relaxed on the breast, and they're so much more happier.
The best thing about breastfeeding for me is to think that Anae just feels really secure and safe when she's breastfeeding, and sometimes it's not just a feeding thing, it's not just a hunger thing. Sometimes if she's scared or if she's cried or if she's hurt or something like that, you just put her on the breast and then they're just happy and content again.
The bond I have with my child, which is amazing, and you just get to sit there and spend so much more time than you would just staring at them and just looking at them and knowing that you've made that baby grow before you feed them with foods. You know that without you they wouldn't be there.
Kind of calm him like no one else can, knowing that if he's poorly or scared or tired, that the boob will fix it. It's a very good parenting tool.